Welcome. Don't mind my YouTube studio, but do mind my forum members. If you're hanging out at a forum, not the place you're going to be learning, because these people don't get the answers for you. They make them up as they go. I'm here, 50,000 miles, getting ready for number schedule 3. And you're asking yourself, what is number 3? Go to the forums, ask them. The title above already says what this is about. It's a 2017 Honda Crv, 5th generation, that you can take this information and share it to any of the cars you're working on. If you don't know how to work on a car, stop. Take a look at the video, see how easy it is. I'm going to skip all the gory details. You know how to jack the car up from the previous videos. You already know how to change the oil, which is due. You're going to want to get right to the transmission fluid change. Again, I'm sorry for the YouTube studio. So let's get right to the very interesting video of the Oil King. That's who I was. Follow along, learn, see one, do one, teach one. Let's get right to it. I have everything over here and some stuff over there, like a 17mm socket, the GH Honda oil filter socket. I have my oil container. I have my transmission fluid, which is HCF-2.5 full quarts that are going to be exchanged. I have SAE OW20. I need to mark off 3.7 quarts. I have a funnel, another funnel, a towel, some water for me, and I have to go get some gloves to put on. Everything is chalked, lifted, and ready to go for the oil. And the transmission is the first time for me how to do. And I am not going to a forum to change out and ask for help when they have no clue in life what to do. Oh, let's get right to it without any delay. Any questions you have, post down below. I'd be more than happy to give you an answer to your comment. But please respect my decision on how I do things the unconventional way, and nobody knows about that. This is not loose. It's got a washer. I'm not replacing it. I'm going to simply lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Hopefully I'll get good angle. It's off. Put my pan. And by the time I do all this and edit, I'm done. Your car. Do what you want. You clean as best as you want, as best as you can. You place on. This is your transmission, our main goal. I need to go find a socket that will fit that. It's my first time taking it off. Many people don't know the actual socket. Match up your 3/8, your ratchet. What you're going to do is place it in there. Lefty-loosey. We want it off. And you can see the trouble I'm having to getting it off for the first time. That's my breaker bar. I don't have any direction but to pull. I broke. I get my other tool. And there it is. It's free. Now, I take my pan and I'm going to clean up and then get to the transmission fluid with a different level of a container. I'm going to do my best to catch this, the transmission fluid. So let's see what I can do and how I can get it to you. If I have troubles and I need to take some out, you can see I'm putting pressure on the cap. Here we go. As you can see, it's starting to drip. And I'm going to continue on, slowly getting it out just for you. And let it drain. Continue on. Now I'm not going to let this drain 100% for the reason of I'm an unconventional person. You are a perfectionist. Don't have to be perfect. This needs to be cleaned. Do we need a lesson to how to clean this? Grab a rag. Give a couple of twists. All that dirt and the magnetic thing is off. Drain, drain, no more drain. I'm completely satisfied. I take my stuff. I clean what went around because of you. I go righty-tighty. There's a torque spec. Normally these torque specs are in the owner's manual. And you can go find it. I'm not going to go look for it. So I'm going to give it that amount. Oh, by the way, there was a crush washer on here. Make sure you change it. I didn't see it on mine at all. Go upstairs, put my oils, my fluids. I'm done. So complicated. People make it on a farm. See where my finger's pointing? HCF-2 if you don't know your transmission fluid. And get your hands down there. It pops right off. The hardest part is getting your hands down there and putting it back on. It took me what, 2 seconds to get it off? It took me 5 seconds to get it on. I'm sorry, you're not going to see me getting the funnel in the hole. And that doesn't work for me. The problem with this is, take your time. It's in super slow pour. Now, I put this in a container for one reason only. when I go ahead and pour this 1 quart in, I'm going to pour 1 quart back in. And I'm going to mark this, and I can't see it. Right up here. Bingo. How many come out? How many goes in? 5 quarts. I may have just a little less, a little more. Oh, I didn't put my cover on. And the reason I didn't put my cover on, in case any spills down, I want to see it. Stupid, slow, super pour. Look how clean that is. Beautiful. Please excuse me while I get my quarts in, and I'll come back when I'm all completed. This is going to take me some time, maybe a half an hour to pour super slow. So watch the time lapse. I'm putting a halt. I have my 4 poured. Now I want to fill all these up and see where I stand on my last one. Now, I poured all 4 in and I got this left over. So what I am going to do is pour this back in. Then I could just look at this one. Then definitely going to be less than a quart. Take into some consideration, a little extra, a little less. 4.5. So I'm going to pour in about a half, give a run, and I'm not sure how we're going to check. A half, check, and then maybe we'll add the rest. So right about here. Nice and slow. A little more. Close up. Start up. I am actually going to lower the car, put my oil in. But you're just doing transmission, then you'll check your transmission. So let's close this up, get my oil in. Close up, clean up, tighten, clean. Job well done. Since I did my oil, waited for this to change, and you can see this is just locked in there. So I am going to get this out, do my best to get the plug in. I'm all done. All I need to do is get back underneath the car, close it up, jack it up, take everything down, go for a ride, maybe a mile's worth, check my transmission, looking down in the hole that you're not going to see or find a level in today's technology dream machines. You can go online, ask all the people in the world, and you're not going to get the answer you're looking for, especially over there. I hope this video was helpful. Oh, wait, why didn't you check? There is no need to check. All you need to do now is drive. You do a check afterwards. You have the exact amount of fluid that came out, that went in. So why would you want to add 5+ quarts when only so much came out of your CVT when you're OCD? I'm Fish. Thank you very much for your time. And I'm wrapping this how to change your transmission CVT to CVT transmission fluid for me. Moi. I did a great job. I didn't even get my hands dirty. That's how good of a job I did. Oh, how come you got oil? Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy. Sometimes the most important thing to do is to reset the actual maintenance schedule. And that's what it says, past due 85 miles. Oh man, what's going to be 85 miles past due? Is it going to destroy your car? Look at that. It's not what I asked it for. So we're going to ask it for settings, vehicle, scroll down, maintenance information, oil filter, transmission filter, select reset items, all due items, B3, B3, reset. And when I hit reset, it goes away. Put on the brake, reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, neutral, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, S, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse, drive, put into D, and ride. Don't give it gas, punch it. You want to be above 12 miles per hour, and you just want to coast. Now what we're going to do is shift it down to S. Let the car do its braking. And when it hits under 15, we'll go down to the lowest gear and let it coast. We stop, bring it out of the 2 gears, safely move forward. Now there's no more need to do anything else but to ride. You don't need to shift anymore. You're done. There are no signs of low transmission fluid coming up. The ride is completed. Now, congratulate yourself. You officially changed your transmission. We used to call it ATF, HFC-2, whatever the name is anymore. I give up in these new technologies. CVT is so simple to change. There's no window, nothing to look at. You pour the exact amount of fluid that came out, and you put the exact same fluid that came out, and you're done. Simple. How hard could that be? I know you need to ask questions. That's what is down below. What I'd like you to do is hit that like button, show a subscribe. Don't forget to rate, comment, show that love.